concept of store-bought yogurt is very unpopular in India. Everybody makes yogurt at home. I've seen my mother making it so many times, I always thought there's nothing to it. Then I came to US and I started making yogurt. But guess what? It was a big fiasco. Well, the simple steps of making yogurt are boil the milk, add some yogurt as a starter culture, and keep it aside. And after 8 hours, yogurt is formed. But for some reason, maybe it was the weather, maybe it's the milk, I just blamed it on everything, but I didn't know how to make the yogurt. Recently, I was talking to an 80-year-old self-made cook who takes a very scientific approach to cooking. Patil Kaka, as we lovingly call him, is from India and he really loves the homemade yogurt. So he experimented with it till he got the right consistency and he got the homemade yogurt. He said the right way to do it is you have to boil the milk, but you have to let it scald. This is what I mean when I say scald. It rises to the top. And then the temperature at which we add yogurt culture to it is 130 degrees. Now, the easiest way to do it is to get a meat thermometer. This is available in all grocery stores. And then you put it in the milk and you see the temperature. Right now it's just boiling hot. So as you can see, the temperature is about 170. So you let it cool down till it comes to 130 degrees. After that, well, my mother, she never used the meat thermometer. She used to just put her little finger in and say, that seems right. That is so subjective. You can easily go wrong deciding the milk temperature. So this takes away all the guesswork of yogurt making. And to that, when the milk goes down to a temperature of 130 degrees, you add a tablespoon of yogurt. Yogurt, which is made of live culture. Now, when you see the contents of the yogurt on the container of the box, you will see something called as live yogurt culture. That is the yogurt you need to buy if you're going to make yogurt at home. So this is like a little bacteria which starts the process, and then afterwards what you do is you cover the container, you mix it, and you mix it with a whisk, like an egg whisk. That's a tongue twister, isn't it? Or we have something like this. It's made of wood, and you just go ahead and mix it that way. So the yogurt which you've added in the milk mixes well. And then afterwards, what you do is you keep it in an oven with the light on. You don't start the oven. The oven is cold. The heat from the light gives it enough temperature for the yogurt to set. But if you're like me, I use my oven to store big pots and pans. I found another way to do it, to give the right temperature. Well, the yogurt basically needs a good night's rest. So you take a bed sheet and then put this in here and wrap it around and keep it in a place where you will not touch it, because if you touch it, the yogurt bacteria doesn't set. So you keep it in a place undisturbed for 8 hours. After 8 hours, remove it and then put it in the refrigerator. It stays for a couple of days. And after that, what you get is yogurt which is firm enough to slice. So this is as simple as that. Just a little recap. Boil the milk, let it cool down to a temperature of 130 degrees. For about 3 cups of milk, add 1.5 tablespoons of yogurt. Whisk it well, cover it, and keep it in the oven with the light on, or maybe just wrap it in a bed sheet. That's it, as simple as that. A very scientific way of making yogurt. If you've tried it, if you have your own way, go ahead and use it. But if you've not been successful making yogurt, why don't you use this way?